Welcome to the day in the life of a content creator. I thought I'd do my mic with this one. So I'm going to film the behind the scenes on my Osmo Pocket because I use my iPhone to film, and I'm actually going to clip this on. That's right. My iPhone. I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so the camera's really good, and I use this to film. Sometimes I will edit on my phone, but I do find it's easier to edit on my laptop. But you can do everything on your phone. You can record, edit, plan, everything on this phone. So we better be creators. I say this all the time. Wouldn't you rather be a creator than a consumer? Wouldn't you rather get money for your phone? Anyway, I know I will. So what I've got here right now is I've just set up the product. We're going to be doing the sugar-free product first. I've already got a plan for this. I've already made a detailed plan of the shot list that I want to get, the voiceovers that I'm going to do, and all that stuff. So what we'll do now, I'll show you a little bit of behind the scenes with the filming, what I'm doing with the prep. And yeah, I can explain more of it. Like if you have more questions, just ask me. I'm an open book. Any questions you want to know. But I can't film every single step right now. So I'm going to do a little bit of this. If you really like this and you want detailed content behind the scenes, let me know. All right, so I'm just going to do like a kind of a flat lay look. I will be filming lots of different angles. So I probably end up doing, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of content filming. But technically that just needs to go down to a 15 to 30 second video. Most of the times that's the time frame. Sometimes they'll get over that, but this is pretty much for that. So this is going to be more B-roll footage, and I'll be doing a voiceover to this part. So I'm just going to get a few different angles of it, and you really got to make sure that you get the product in. Another thing to watch out for is your shadows. All right, so that's like a lay one. Then we can do like more of like a bit of a hero shot and have the coffee at the back. And this one will be zoomed in 2 times because I like to use 2 times zoom. Also, just be mindful what you have in your background. Don't mind my messy kitchen sink. I will not be getting that in the film, and that's the thing. You can really stage your kitchen how you want. This is quite a small kitchen. I used to film in a bigger kitchen with a lot more light, so I didn't really need to use the ring light as much, but now I do. So I want to get like a bit of a hero shot with this at the front, but then I'm going to go forward with the video, and it's on 2 times zoom. So when I first started, I didn't really get behind the camera, like in front of the camera. I mean, I was always behind the camera, but then I really enjoyed it. So I started doing UGC. I never thought I would be the person like in the videos other than my own. All right, that's good. I'm gonna also get another one with me putting the phone on here. There's a mark there and it's really pissed me off. Right. Maybe if I turn it that way. I just don't want to get anything in the background. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna try and be really steady. And the thing is, you need to move your body, not your phone. No. Oh, that's not bad. It's just that mark there I don't like. Don't be scared to flip your phone upside down because this is actually a really good angle. And if I can get my hand to go through straight, I kind of need to draw a line down there so it makes it easier for me. No, we don't want to do that. Cool. And I'll just do that one more time. Focus on the product. Always make sure it's focused on the product because you know how the iPhone, sometimes the focus changes. Yep, it went off again. One thing with these ones is I could actually put it into slow-mo. I feel like if I go... Oh, it's on... I don't want it to have it on macro. Macro makes it a bit funny sometimes. I'm happy with that shot. Now I'm going to do some coffee style shots. So I actually need that stand, that this is on. So one of the best things is this tripod. I literally can move it around everywhere. It makes everything so easy, and my brain is actually on fire at the moment because I need to have some coffee. I've got a bit of a headache. I probably haven't drank enough water, and I've just been go all morning, and I did a big run yesterday afternoon. So I'm going to set this up over here, and you'll be able to see me making the coffee. So that's where I'm going to get some shots doing that. And yeah, this is all going to be kind of B-roll. I'll have to share the video once it's finished so you can see the final product. But this is all going to be B-roll, and I'll be doing some voiceovers, and then I will be talking to the camera at the end. All right, so I've actually stuck you on top of my oven. So you are sitting up there on a magnet. There's so many things that we can buy for content creation, and this is a magnet. So my Osmo Pocket literally sticks up on a magnet, and my whatever it is, range hood is magnetic. So let's go. Are we recording? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna do this with a percolator because I thought it would be more fun, and I can get that behind the scenes as well. So I need to bring my light over, I think. All right, let's put the light on. So to start this, if you really wanted to do this, you could start with a phone, a tripod, and a light, and obviously products, but we can go over that another day. I like to use a warm light, so you can't really see what I'm doing with the filming, but if I do this, then you probably will be able to see that. I'm gonna have the camera actually here. I haven't turned the stove on yet, so you wanna make sure you don't turn the stove on. But I'm gonna have the camera here, and this is really good because it goes like this, and I can do an over top one. And it's gonna film me making the coffee. So we don't wanna have, we can just have the product in it. They mentioned that they wanna have the product in it, but they don't need to, don't need to see the product the whole time. All right. Oh, you can see the camera as well. That looks cool. What an angle. Do I like that angle? I don't really like the microwave in it. So I might switch it over here. Can you see that? I feel like you can't see that. Anyway, I'll show you here. So this is where I've got the camera, I've got the light here, camera is here, products are there, so you can see that's what it's gonna kind of look like of me making the coffee. So I'm gonna do it, and you can see the before, the after later, because it's a bit hard to film this now. Actually, I found a spot for you. Silly me, forgot that the fridge is magnetic. So without getting all my medicine supplement cupboards everywhere, looks like we have a pharmacy here. We're just gonna go here. So, can you see the camera? Oh, you're just gonna have to see all my, I don't like to have a messy background, but this is just a behind the scenes Jasmine, so relax. All right, so you can see the camera's here. I've got this view. There is a bit of a shadow coming from this way. One of the best things about UGC as well is you don't need to post the content. The brand just posts it. I have a portfolio that I use, and when I'll pitch brands, I send them the portfolio link, but you don't have to have socials. I don't really ever promote on my socials for my business, which has been really good because I've got business through word of mouth, Facebook groups, and referrals as well. So there's a lot of different ways to get business, but I think when it comes to UGC, the best is the platforms. That's what I've always started with as well. So anyway, let's get this done. Yeah, we're still getting shadow, so we're just gonna move some of the stuff around. So pretty much we're gonna go now. I'm gonna make the coffee. I'm gonna try and pour this really neatly so it doesn't, and this is like really long. This is nothing to do with the product, but we're telling the story of how someone can use this with their product. I'm really trying to make it neat because I usually spill it everywhere. All right, that's good. We're good for that. And then we're gonna make it, put it on. We're going to make sure we're in frame. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a 2x zoom here. Okay, and then we're going to go on the back. I've cleaned up this bit, so maybe I'll put you over here and hopefully you don't get coffee on you, but then you can see me filming the angles because we're not going to really do much filming now until it comes up, so we'll be back. So while I'm waiting for the coffee to come up so I can film that other bit, I just checked my emails and I have a new brand deal with a company who do gym towels. Okay, the coffee's coming up, we need this now, and I will come back to that. All right, so when the percolator comes up, it just looks fun. Where's my phone? Oh, here. So we'll just get like a little coffee moment here, B-roll, close up, 2x zoom. Yeah, so once it starts to spurt, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see it as well. Ah, quick, I don't have much time to get it, so I need to get it fast. So I think this will be nice to just see the real coffee brewing. Yum. Oh, there we go. Mess. Oh, don't go on the camera. So I was saying, so I just got an email come through for a brand deal for a gym towel. And one of the best things about doing this as well is this is like I was saying, this is like a total bonus to my business because I didn't think I would ever do stuff like this. This is just extra income that I get each week. But the thing is, it's not just about the money, it's about the product. I only really apply for brands that I want to work with, that products I will use. So you get the free product, but then you also get paid. It's like a no-brainer. It's just the best deal ever. And I'm trying to get my family to do this as well because it just gives you so much freedom and I can help them do it. And that's why I want to share this because I think it's so cool that we can have this. And if you want to have a day like yesterday, I was just so tired and I was just so overwhelmed and I really could feel my mind spiraling. Like I was just really thinking negative. And even though when I think negative, I know to bring myself back. I know it's only temporary, but I just needed a rest day. So I journaled it out. I fully journaled it out. Like today is just a day. I'm having a day, what did I write? I said, I'm having a bad day. That's okay. These days are going to come, but it will pass. Tomorrow will be a new day. Like I'm allowed to have a rest day. Like everything that I used to tell my brain, no, you can't rest. No, you can't have bad days. You got to be perfect. You have to have your shit together. All this stuff, like not putting my body and my mind first comes up. But now I know how to reframe that. So what I need to do, and I had the rest. I watched a movie, high protein meal, drank heaps of water, ended up going for a run in the afternoon. I didn't want to go for the run, but I knew how I'd feel. And then today I've woken up like a new woman and I'm going to smash out the day. And then also know that these days will come, like another bad day is going to come and that's fine. That's normal. We're human. We need to accept that. Like, especially when you're neurodivergent, your brain isn't wired for the world that we live in. It's so overwhelming, and that's why creating a life, an environment and a life that supports that is a game changer. But anyways, I'm going to write back to this brand. They want my address, so that's cool. So I will probably do this shoot at the gym as well. So if that's something that you want to see me on site doing content, let me know in the comments. I already knew what I wanted to get for those shots. They were the B-roll shots. I'm still going to do a few more, but I'm just currently jumping into the plan that I've created to make sure that I'm going to cover all the shots. I had a look at this earlier, but you want to know that you're covering all the shots. You want to get more than what you plan to get. Any extra stuff, things will come to your mind as you're going, and I'm going to go in now. So I'm just going to have a review and I'll show you kind of like the outline plan as well. If you want to know more about this stuff, let me know. One thing I wanted to mention, because I did a post earlier that I said that I tried the product first. So with this specific product, the sugar-free, the brand actually wants my reaction of trying it for the first time. So this is going to be a little bit different, where the gummies that I'm filming later, that's going to be talking about how it's making me feel, but this is more of a reaction kind of post. With stuff like this, it's fine because the brand's actually promoting that this is my first time reaction. So that's kind of what I wanted to clear up first, because you don't need to always try the product first if they want your reaction trying the product, if that makes sense. Similar to unboxing, stuff like that. So we have the coffee, it's made, it's steaming. So it looks so dark. Anyway, I only really have long black, iced or hot. I wouldn't usually have hot, but I don't want to put the ice in case it changes the flavor and then I can't taste that properly. Or I'll have a protein coffee. I'm such a protein coffee girl, but obviously for this, I need to try it. So there's one particular word that they want me to say, and it's called erythritol. That's what I just found online. So I'm just looking at some videos to hear how they pronounce it to make sure I pronounce it right. Because if you're not sure on a word, you need to learn how to pronounce it, especially if it's a key ingredient that they use.
There's growing evidence that erythritol and similar artificial sweeteners may come at a health...
Erythritol, but I just say it in a bit of an Aussie accent, I guess.
It's funny when you search for information about the low-calorie sweetener erythritol in the scientific literature, you stumble across papers like this.
All right, so I've just learned something, that erythritol is not good for you. So if you're ever looking at food and ingredients and want to see if it's good for you, have a look at that. All right, so I'm just going to fix up my shirt now. I need to plug in my other mic to this because I'll be filming the reaction on this. So I need to go get that. Another key thing for content creation that I missed before is a mic. So I've got the DJI mini mic, and this is a real good one. This is like worth $200, but you can get some from Amazon. My first one was literally like $15 and they still work fine. So this is going to connect to this. I just got to make sure. So this one's connected to you and this is going to connect to my phone. So you can connect it to like a DJI product, or if you're connecting it to your phone, you need to use the adapter that it comes with. So technically I'm going to try and hide them both in my hair. Might just clip one up here. Actually, this one's going to be for the film, and if yours doesn't sound that good, then I'm sorry. But... All right, so they're going to be both there. Oh, the magnets are really good for it as well. And I'm just gonna check my hair. I might just fix up my hair a little bit and set everything up. So I've got the camera there facing me. Just gonna make sure that it's clear. I am doing front camera for this one, cinematic. Usually I would do back camera. However, for what I'm doing it for, I need to be able to see in the screen. I'm just looking at my notes. This part is probably the hardest when I've got to chat to the camera because I just stumble my words. So I've been told that most monk fruit extracts are erythritol. So I've been told that most monk fruit extracts are actually 99% erythritol or have fillers in them. Treason have come up with their own, and they are 100% organic. No, start again. So I've been told that most monk fruit extracts on the shelf are 99% erythritol or have fillers in them. This is a new brand called Treason, and they are 100% monk fruit extract. So I'm really excited to try it today in my coffee because I've just stopped using sweetener in my coffee. I've tried stevia, I've tried everything. It doesn't work. I don't like the ingredients. I don't like just how it tastes as well. And overall, it's not good for my health. So this would be great if this one tastes good because then I can use it in my daily coffee. So let's have a go. I think we only need to use 1 scoop. I read before. The spoon is provided, measures 1/100 tablespoons, 1/100 teaspoons, and so the spoon provided measures 1/100 teaspoons and equals 1 teaspoon of sugar. So let's have a look. Oh, it's a little mini spoon. I'll show you the spoon. So just one of these. All right, let's go. Mixing it all up. Now let's try it. Yes. It really does remove that bitterness of the coffee, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's like a nice sweet. Natural. It tastes like a natural sweet. I'm excited to keep using it. See how it goes. All right, so that was the reaction. It's hard because I've obviously been doing this for a while, so sometimes I'll look into it and think I need to be more professional or just relax a little bit more. But that was the main part. It's just really raw, and I'll be cutting some of the bits out and then I'll send them that footage. The second part is more of an ad, so that's where I'll be using the B-roll, doing voiceovers. So now I'm going to get some more content for that. But with that, I'm just going to put another scoop in because it can't hurt to have another one. And I'm kind of just going to get this here now because we didn't take any before the coffee. And then I'll come here, have it here. That's that. Now we'll do me taking a sip. Actually, if I do this here, I'll be able to see the camera. So I'll be able to see if I'm in frame. What a good idea. It's recording, yeah. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Maybe push you back a bit more. Don't fall off the edge. Natural reaction. Now we're going to do part 2. Most monk fruit extracts on the shelf are usually... No. Most monk fruit extracts on the shelf are 99% erythritol. Erythritol. Most monk fruit this is what I mean. Most monk fruit extracts, no. Most monk fruit sweeteners on the shelf are 99% erythritol. Most monk fruit sweeteners on the shelf are 99% erythritol or weird fillers. I can have a break because I'm going to cut that. So I found a brand that's 100% pure. All right, that'll be a cut. And then I'll do some B-roll. And most of that. So I just want the hook to be me talking on the camera. And we're done. And that was a few hours, so you'll see less of it. I don't know how much I'll actually post. I'm gonna do the other gummies later or tomorrow because that's not due for like another week. I need to go outside and get some content now. I've got a few ideas, so I'll take you with me. I'm not going to share too much because it's actually content that I want to share as well. Some fun stuff. So let's go pack and get ready. Now we're going to pack. You are currently on my roof, on my fan. We're going to pack for the content day. So I need to pack my obviously content stuff. I'm going to go outdoors and get content. I've got a few outfits. First, we need the drone. I need my bikini because I'll probably go for a swim. I want to do a run. First content, I want to wear those. This is like skirts. And this isn't for any brands. This is just for me. And this will be for my social media. So I contemplated what to do with my hair, and this bathroom needs a clean, but I think I'm just gonna brush it and wear it out with my hat because I love this hat. And guess what hat it is? Do you know that logo? Can you see that? Yes, this is my Life Biz and All That Jazz hat. Stay tuned, merch coming. That's just another one of the 1,000 things that I've got going on. All right, so I think we're gonna go with this look. We are at our first location, the beach, and I'm going rollerblading. So I've got some content ideas that I want to get with my rollerblades on. So that's going to be fun because I haven't rode them in a while, and I'll try and get some behind the scenes, but I don't really know how I'm going to be able to do that if I've got to film on this. So I might set my phone up a little bit, but I won't be able to get a lot, but you'll be able to see the footage of this when it comes together after production. I've actually decided to carry these up the path where we're going because it's just a bit rocky, and I also need to have a bag. I've got a few things in there that I need, and I think my hat's about to blow off. So I think I might also need to put my hair up. So just having a few little supplies that I need to change over and do. And this is it's just so fun. Like, this just literally lights my soul up to be able to just get creative and create content, especially be outside and do this every single day. And I love to create content. Obviously I put out a lot of content on all my socials, and that's needed, but then also with the products as well is just so fun. I did bring the drone, as you would have seen me pack, but it is a bit windy here, so I don't think I'm going to use it on this bit. I'm literally walking on a, like, whatever rock wall thing. So it's a bit windy, and I also haven't used it much with the tracking only without the remote. So I don't want to test it here because it could fall into the water. So I'll do that after, but for now we're going to get these rollerblade shots. While I'm walking to my spot, how beautiful is this view? Okay, this looks like a good spot to do like a little base camp because I've got a little bit where I can spin around. So I'm just going to put all my stuff here and set up. So I'm going to go over there and put the rollerblades on and then just do a bit of a practice. Also, these are roller skates, not blades. Hopefully the mic's still on and you can hear me. People just walk past and look at me, but I used to get nervous. Now I don't care because this is literally what I get to do every day. Even though like I don't get paid to do the content that I'm filming now, this is obviously for my brands. It all adds up, and this is how slow I'm gonna go. And I have to stop really weird because I don't know how to stop properly with the brakes. So I'm gonna set up my camera to do some behind the scenes so I can extend that and we can get the shot. All right, so now this is the end of this. I'm going to film the other stuff on that. I won't have, should I double mic? No, I can't double mic. So I'm on one side of the brake wall and there's literally water spraying from the other side. So hopefully it doesn't get on anything, but we'll see how we go. I just don't want my phone to fall down there. So glad I brought water. It's actually so hot. And I put sun cream on as well. So puffed, I literally just filmed a video for Wilde Creative. I'm talking to the whole thing and rollerblading, and I got really puffed. So I just got one more thing here. So this is like my long selfie stick. I've had that on, and we're just gonna keep the magnet on now. I just had a chat to the most beautiful lady. She's had a weighted vest on, and I've really wanted to try one. She just walked past. I was just having a chat about it, and then I was telling her like what I was doing while I was here, just filming content, talking to my camera on my own. She's like, "Oh, that's so good. Good on you." Anyway, you just need people like that to give you a little bit of a boost. Well, that was actually a workout. I'm sweating, as you can see from my face. So I'm gonna have a quick snack, got a banana, and then we're gonna get the drone out and I'm gonna go for a jog. And I also need to charge the battery for this, so a little break. Okay, we've had an outfit change. Now we're going for a jog. I need to work out or revise the video to show me how to use this drone with the tracking. So let me go into the app.
Is where you might understand my slight
all right, let's go.
But doesn't do.
I've watched a video which is going to help me.
Basic, either close up from behind.
All right, I'm going to try a few. This is the cute little thing it is. So we want to put it on.
Droney. Circle. Rocket. Spotlight. Direction track. Follow.
All right, we're going to do follow. We got a few shots. I'm a real beginner droney, and it's something that I want to be able to offer for my clients, so I'm still practicing. But it was fun. I just have an issue with the memory card, so I have to sort that out. But we did a few follow tracks, and yeah, I'll share something later. All right, we are home. It's just after 5. I've just put dinner on. I didn't get as much content as I planned to do, obviously with the drone. As I said, I'm a new droney, so that was a learning curve. But I'm just gonna edit some client content now. Yeah, I'm gonna have dinner and then I'm gonna finish editing my podcast. So that's actually a little bit late, but it did take a lot longer to produce the season 2 recap because I had to get a lot of the files from the program that I used, which were in storage, and that took a few days for them to re-upload. But anyway, that's that. That's a content day. Let me know, just comment below any information, anything that you wanna see different, anything you wanna know more about. I'm doing this because I know how powerful it is for me and my life and my mental health and my mindset and my brain. So I really want to share stuff like this so people can learn how to do it themselves. That itself makes me happy to just share this and know that other people can have this life, because I know how good it is and how much it's literally saved me multiple times and how beneficial it is for my mental health and just every single day and being a better person and being my true aligned self. So thank you for watching. If you've watched to this part here, let me know if you want to see anything different or if you've got any feedback from this vlog, because this is like kind of my first long vlog